Hello, St. Mark's. This week I would like to talk to you about a traditional Advent hymn, which in German is called Nun komm, der Heiden Heiland, and in English is called Savior of the Nations, Come. It was written by Martin Luther before the Advent in 1523. It was likely published in broadsheet form, those original church bulletins that I talked about that are single sheets that were handed out at the doors to the church before hymnals became a thing. And it appeared in 3 published hymnals in 1524. This hymn is Martin Luther's translation of the traditional Latin Ambrosian hymn called Veni Redemptor Genitum, and it was written about the end of the 4th century. Martin Luther would have known the hymn Veni Redemptor Genitum when he was an Augustinian monk before he split from the church and founded Lutheranism. This hymn would have been sung during the daily office or the liturgy of the hours during the season of Advent in Germany. They omitted the final verse of this hymn because it speaks about a glittering cradle. And then they waited and waited and waited, and then on Christmas Eve, when they sang Vespers, they would sing that verse. And as an aside, the Sarum Breviary in England also appointed this text for Christmas Eve at Vespers, although in England they used a different tune. Instead of creating a German translation that would work with the plainsong chant melody, Luther, or perhaps Johann Walter, his collaborator, created a different form of the melody by modifying the chant to fit the chorale style of German Protestantism and the stresses of the German language rather than Latin. This hymn was likely imported by German-speaking Lutherans when they came to the United States. English-speaking Lutherans likely used the translation included in Psalmodia Germanica by Johann Christian Jacobi, which was included in a hymnal compiled by the so-called father of American Lutheranism named Henry Melchior Muhlenberg. Episcopal organists have long played settings of this chorale, especially those by Johann Sebastian Bach. You heard one yesterday as the postlude, and you'll hear another by Bach next Sunday as the prelude. However, although organists have known this tune for a long time, the people in the pews may have not, because it didn't appear in an Episcopal hymnal until the 1982 hymnal came out. So as I mentioned before, the original melody came into being in the 4th century with a Latin text. And then it was modified during the Reformation by Martin Luther or Johann Walter and set with a German text. So I'll sing both of these for you. I'll sing the original Latin plainsong and the German chorale in German. And then I'll play the harmonized chorale and then a chorale prelude for the organ on this tune by Dietrich Buxtehude, who was the organist at the Marienkirche in Lübeck, and he was also a major influence on Johann Sebastian Bach. Happy Advent, everyone.
Veni Redemptor Gentium, ostende patum Virginis, miretur omnes seculum, talis decet patus Deo. Nun komm der Heiden Heiland, der Jungfrauen Kinderkant, das sich wunde alle Welt, Gott so's Gebet ihm bestellt. gentium.
Uh-oh, you're evaluating my work.
I am.
Are you subscribed?
I will with the red button.
And give us a thumbs up.
I'm a fan, of course.